It's been a nice day. It's been sunny, kind of breezy today, but it's actually calmed down. Hey, it's actually calmed down, so it's actually a nice change to have a nice sunny day. Hopefully it's that way tomorrow. Though I won't be here probably most of the day tomorrow. I'm gotta make a little trip and purchase something. I want to make a video for you guys. We're going to take a look at what we're going to need to buy for your first hive. Where I think you should buy it and what I think you should buy. So let's go take a look at that.
This is where I think you should get your equipment for your first hive. I think you should get it from Bennett Apiaries out of Red Bluff, California. They got really nice boxes. They got really nice handholds where your hands fit in them, feel real nice. If you can look in their pictures, the way they do their frame rests, they router them out and they leave the end fingers thick instead of a thinner one, and so you're less likely to break them when you are nailing them together. So that's a big plus right there. On your frames, you got a heavier top bar, just makes it a little stronger. They come with the plastic foundation already wax coated. So those are nice frames. The lids, they don't have no pictures of their telescoping covers and their inner covers. Here's just one of their migratory covers. Looks pretty nice. Looks like it's well built. On their bottom boards, one of the things I dislike on their bottom boards is they have this piece stapled on, so you only have a small opening. That's great for when you're first starting your hive, but once your hive gets big and it starts collecting a lot of honey, you're going to want to pull this inner board out of here, or this reducer out of here. So I don't like how they have it stapled down, but other than that, I think it's probably a well-made bottom board here. So on the price list, you can go ahead and get your assembled box. Get them assembled. There's $20.97 a box, and they're painted also. But that's just if you're shipping a lot of boxes that way, just think about your shipping and stuff. I personally would go with the budget grade, $11.97, but the commercial grade is going to be a better box. It's $13.97. So one of those two is what you're going to be getting. On the frames, so for the deep assembled single waxed foundation, it's $2.93 a frame. That's not a bad price for that. You can get the double waxed, which would be really good, $3.33 per frame. We got the telescoping cover with the inner cover. They're $29.75 for the set, so not a bad price at all. For the bottom, for plywood, $15.47, and for a pine, it's $16.97. So either way, I think it'd be good to go. Then we get into smokers. Here we have the Daedent smoker. It's $55.95. Now, you can get cheaper ones. You can get them for about $32 a piece, and you're going to have little issues with them. They're just not going to be as nice as the Daedent smoker. So I suggest that if you're serious about this, get the Daedent smoker. You're going to like it. You're not going to end up buying another one later. This one's going to last you a long time if you take care of it. Same thing with the suit. This is $131.95, and a little more money. You can get them for around $80. But these are the nice mesh. They're double meshed in there, so bees can't sting you. Airflow goes through. You stay cool when it's hot. I think it's better just to spend this money up front rather than spend it later. I know it brings up your initial cost to get into beekeeping higher, but you will enjoy it a lot better than some other ones. Pollen substitute. So if your beekeeper doesn't sell you any, this is probably what I would order. I've used it. Actually, I fed my bees last winter. Ultra Bee, or not winter, but in the late summer, and it worked pretty good for me. But yeah, you can buy 10 pounds of it for $38.95. That should last you easily the whole year. Now you're going to want to freeze what you're not going to be using, so that way it lasts longer, or at least keep it in the refrigerator. But I think freezing is a better option. Hive tool. So any old hive tool will work. You can find some cheaper. There's some nicer ones, I think, on Amazon. And but it doesn't matter if you just buy it from here. You're only going to save a few bucks. A bee brush. Just make sure it doesn't have like the hair bristles, make sure they're like more synthetic type bristles. And then for your feeder, oh sorry, so this was all from Man Lake, the hive tool, the brush, and the Ultra Beam. So from Motherlode Products, this is also a company out of California. They make the feeders. Now I would just get this feeder without the cap and ladder, and they're $6.50 a piece. Not a bad price at all. And I've already ordered some from them, and I'm going to probably be ordering a lot more in the future. You just throw a couple sticks in there for floats, and then you're good to go. And so that is where we're at on the products. And I understand that it's a little more money that we want to spend to get into it. So some of the prices I do have, though, like if you just kind of want to go 3 boxes, you don't want to go too much in there, and for all the rest of the equipment you're gonna need, so that's $452. And if you then buying your nuke, let's say you spend $180 around there, your total price is going to be $632 to get into your first hive. If you go a little bit better, and this is with the with the budget grade boxes, so you'll add a couple dollars extra to this. So this is for 5. So if we did 5 of these boxes instead of 3, we would be up to a total of $554. Now if we then plus once we add the nuke we're going to be buying, it's going to be $737. So you're talking $100 more to get the extra boxes and the extra frames to put in there. So you can cut back on that, save a little money. You can cut back on your smoker, you can cut back on your jacket, but I would suggest you don't do that, because you will probably be paying more for a better suit and better smoker later, so you'll be spending more than what you hope to. But so this is what I would get your 5 boxes, get 50 frames, get a inner and outer cover, get a bottom board, a smoker, a jacket, pollen sub, hive tool, bee brush, and your in-hive feeder. And then you should be good to go to start your first hive.
Alright, so that didn't take very long. So even though it's quite a bit of an expense to get your first beehive, it's well worth it. The experience you're going to be learning, raising your own bees, and when you get that first honey crop. I'm going to tell you what, if you've never had freshly extracted honey or the fresh wax cappings, you will be impressed. It's one of the best flavors you'll ever have. I'm going to guess whatever honey you've ever had, if you've never experienced that, it's going to be something extraordinary for you. You're going to really enjoy that. So if you can, go ahead and buy what I suggested and just move forward from there. If you can't, try to shrink that down. Maybe just go for 2 boxes and just make it work for you. You can find a different. You can go ahead and find a little, maybe a cheaper suit and stuff like that, and maybe get the cheaper smokers. But if you can't afford it, get everything that I suggested for you, and preferably get it where I suggested that you get it. But anyways, it's a nice day. Got a few more things to do today before it gets dark, and I want to get them done. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more. Hopefully this weekend I get the video posted up of me putting some boxes together, and what you're going to need for that. So stick around. See you later.